begin with the session now. So hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining in today. And it's really wonderful to see you all. But then there are just a few kids who have turned on their videos. I would request everyone else to, turn on their videos to make the session more interactive. So as I was telling you earlier that you all will be on mute in today's session. Okay, so by that I mean that you won't be able to unmute yourself. But yes, during the demo session, your mentor would be unmuting you if you say so, or if, if the interaction is going good by chat, that can be done as well. Okay, so kids, the flow of this session would be like, first of all, there would be an introduction by your mentor, Gautam sir. Then there would be a presentation by Rajan sir. Then I would be taking you through a short tour of the platform, Olympiad Success Platform. And after that, we'd be having a question and answer round. And after the question and answer round, there would be a demo session by your mentor, right? So now let us talk about Olympiad success. So kids, like many of you would be knowing who we are actually, what Olympiad success is. So Olympiad success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examinations, right? And we have been conducting live classes successfully for the past 2 years, and this is our third year into it. And this year we have started this combination course. So basically, last year we had the long-term course, but then this was for senior grade. This time we have started this CBSE plus Olympiad preparation classes from grade 6 onwards. So students, you should understand that this is a long-term course wherein like almost 7 months you have to stay with us, right? And in these 7 months there would be classes thrice in a week. And basically we would be covering your entire CBSE, and the book which we would be referring to will be R.S. Agarwal, while we would also be focusing on your Olympiads preparation, right? So we would be, we would want your equal dedication, your equal support, so that, you understand everything, and you succeed in your Olympiad examinations and your CBSE examinations as well with really good marks. Okay. So, I would like to introduce you to Gautam sir. So, Gautam sir, he would be your mentor, and I would say that he is a wonderful mentor, and he has been associated with Olympiad success for quite a while. He comes with wonderful credentials, I would say. And why not, like Gautam sir, if you come and introduce a bit about yourself.
Okay, I could see a great, interesting students. Hello, students. Very good evening. Gautam, my name is Gautam Thakur this side, and I'm working for the Narayana Group from past 12 years. And I think it's been 2.5 years where I met Nitin sir, and we had a very strong bond, and like slowly we started increasing it, and the craze what the students used to be in 2020, the same craze I can see it still, and it's going on. That's really great. And Olympiad success is such a platform, I would say. You would be getting an extra knowledge on Olympiads and how to crack different Olympiads and what kind of a knowledge you require additionally. Everything will be taught over here. So I would say from my end, we will be definitely raising you up into different Olympiads, into different fields, wherein in future these certificates will be helpful for you. Okay, good to see you all. And yes, I would be happy to see you everyone in the class as well. Welcome, students. Welcome.
Yes, absolutely. And we welcome you too, sir. Thank you so much for being a part of Olympiad Success family. So, kids, I would like to mention about Gautam, sir. So he had, he has a huge fan following on our platform as well. So many students, like by just his name, okay, Gautam sir is taking the classes, so we should join his classes. And as mentioned by him, he has been working with Narayana Group for like almost 12 years now. So kids, now I would be handing it over to Rajan sir. Rajan sir, like you may then proceed with the presentation and maybe the links, also the sharing of the links.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you. My screen is visible, ma'am?
It's yet to come.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Okay, thank you. So firstly, welcome students. Welcome to the demo of Math CBSE plus Olympiad for grade 7. So let me tell you about us, about Olympiad Success. So Olympiad Success is India's largest online education platform for Olympiad exam. We have Olympiad live classes, and this is our third year in live classes. We also have School Plus program. In School Plus program, we offer 8 courses that are mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication written and spoken, both Vedic maths and also coding. What else? We offer online CBSE plus Olympiad classes for grade 6 to 10. One provision classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like SESMO, CMO, Hong Kong International Mathematics Olympiad, TIMO, Math Count, US Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PRMO, and also JMIN provision classes. Now, meet our rank holder for session 2021. So in Olympiad Success, we got 40 plus international rank points, 70 plus top 5 international rank, and 120 plus top 10 international ranks in various Olympiad exams. And for session 21-22, we are also getting very good results. We are compiling the results and we will release soon. Now, students, about this course, there will be 20 students in the class and we will conduct the classes on Zoom platform. 3 sessions per week. The days will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and time will be 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. The session include mix of theory, practice question, doubt session, and we will also discuss previous year paper. Student, if you register for this course, you will also get practice questions which are available on dashboard of Olympiad Success, and also free access to Olympiad Success platform for mathematics and logical reasoning worksheet. And this year, students, we are going to refer R.S. Agarwal for CBSE, and for Olympiad, we have our own material. Now, the syllabus link I will share in the chat box. So the fees for this course will be 1,600, 6,050, and it is a 7-month duration course. Payment link I will share in the chat box. So the fees include online classes, daily reading note exercise, practice of previous year paper, and also you will get the access to maths and logical reasoning worksheet. And students, if you enroll today, you will get free CMO, that is Scratch Mathematics Olympiad exam. Now, what you need to what is required to join these classes, a desktop with good internet speed and headphone. And student will be required to spend few hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. Like we are going to give you assignments, homework, worksheet, you need to complete it. So the live classes for this course going to start from 9th April. And currently we have students from 3,800 schools and we are catering in 35 plus countries. So this is about this course, students. So if you have any doubt, we will take your question answer in the question answer round. So now over to you, Aarti ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Rajan sir, for a detailed presentation. I hope kids would have understood the details about this program as well. So students, now what I'm doing is I'm sharing my screen for taking you through a short tour of the Olympiad Success platform. Okay, so if you have any doubts coming to your mind, you can immediately write it down in the chat section and we will be taking all your doubts one by one. So what you need to do is, like, once you enroll to this program, you would be having your username and password. You need to enter that, and then you would be redirected to your profile page. The most important thing to be noted here is the live classes, wherein you can get the content. Okay, so once you click on the live classes, this is what you can see here. Okay, so the subjects, under the subjects, all those subjects would be coming for which you have enrolled to. Okay, so I want to enroll to all the 8 subjects, but then this is specific to Math Olympiad. So let's check Math. And so let us take any one topic. So as soon as you select the topic, the reading material, the practice questions, and the answer keys comes up. Okay. So once you click on the reading material, here you can see the reading material related to the topic which you had selected. And similarly, practice questions related to that topic. And then once you are done with your practice questions, you can match your answers with the answer keys given. So once you click on the answer keys will open up, and here you can match your answers, right? So here the entire content is accessible. Once you click on the view schedule button, so on this PDF, you can find a detailed, like session wise topic which we would be taking. So in session 6, what we would be doing. So here you can see we would be doing a test in session 6, in session 5, and so on. Okay, so we have a very structured way of representing all our sessions. So this would be really helpful for you. And then finally on this page, we have the holiday calendar. So on these days, we won't be conducting any classes, right? So this is about the live classes content. And now if I talk about the mock test, which Rajan sir had mentioned in his presentation. So what you have to do is you have to click on the worksheets tab, and on the drop down, you have to select the subject as mathematics. So once you select the subject as mathematics, here you can see like 87 worksheets have been given to you. So these are all topic wise worksheets. So for algebraic expressions, there are 2 worksheets. For comparing quantities, there are 6 worksheets, and so on and so forth. So if I click, like say for comparing quantities for take examination, so these worksheets are available in the form of exam, and you have to like just read the question, select the answer, and click on the next button. Okay, so this way you have to appear for these tests, and once done you have to click on the finish button. Once you click on the finish button, the entire answer key would be displayed to you. So the question, the options, what the correct answer is, what you had answered, and the explanation of this question. Okay, and in case in future if you would want to see your performance again, like what were the answer keys, just click on the performance tab on the left hand panel, and there you can check like what all subjects you have appeared for, like what all topic wise worksheets you have given. So if I'll click on the view button, I would be shown the summary page wherein the date, the time to complete, my score, percentile, etc. is given. And then when I click on the review button, the answer keys will open up. Okay, so this is the detailed thing about what you would be getting once you enroll to this course. Okay, so first is the live classes content, and second is the topic wise worksheets, which would be available under the worksheets tab. So that's it, kids. Now, if you have any doubts, you can write it down in the chat section and we will be taking up all your queries.
So students, if you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat box. No doubt. Okay, then let me ask one question, students. So can anyone let me know like what are the days on which we have the class? Write in the chat
Fastest
box.
finger first. Write it down in the chat section. Tuesday, Friday.
No, it is not correct. So firstly, we have like 3 sessions per week.
Yes.
Friday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah. So we have class on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And what are the timings? Write in the chat box what are the timings, students? 5:30 to 6:30. Yes, correct, correct. Okay. So any other questions, students? If anyone have any doubt or any query, you can ask. Or else we can start with the demo then, if you don't have any doubt. Can we start with the demo then? Okay.
Everyone is excited.
Yes. Okay, over to you, Gautam sir. I think we can start with the demo.
Okay. Okay, students, once again, very good evening. So now coming to the present part, like what we will be doing it over here. First and foremost, over here in this particular sessions, in this particular CBSE and Olympiad sessions, we will be having the regular topics of mathematics. Along with this regular topic, how to elevate from the regular topics to the Olympiad level of the topics. Say, for example, if we talk about, say, chalo, let me take one topic called mensuration. Okay, if I'm taking a topic as mensuration, if we deal the same topic as mensuration, it will be mentioned as perimeters and areas, or it will be mentioned as, areas of the circles or perimeters of the triangles and parallelograms. But when we talk about as an Olympiad class, we will be learning about the complete mensuration. Now let's see, what is a mensuration? Mensuration is nothing but, in short, to understand what exactly it means. In short, it is an understanding of a 2D and a 3D figures. 2D and 3D figures. Now kids, you might have a doubt. What is a 2D and what is a 3D figure? That's nothing but 2D. D mentions as dimensions. 2-dimensional figures and 3-dimensional figures. Okay, for a time being, let's keep this 3-dimensional figure aside. Let's keep the 3-dimensional figure aside. Now see, how many types of 2-dimensional figures we all know? Let's get into that. How many types of 2-dimensional figures we all know? 1 square is a 2-dimensional. It got length and breadth. That's it. It's a 2-dimensional figure. Rectangle is again a 2-dimensional figure. Circle is again a 2-dimensional figure. These three are the major 2-dimensional figures. And when we talk about 2-dimensional figure, we will be focusing only on perimeters and areas. Only on perimeters and areas. When I talk about 2-dimensional, we particularly talk about perimeters and areas of this 2-dimensional figure. Now, what is a perimeter? What is a perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but sum of all the sides which are mentioned in a closed figure. This is a closed figure. Sum of all the sides which are mentioned in a closed figure. Now let me take this as a square. So first, let's talk about square. Let's get into the details of the square. What is a square? First and foremost, to understand square, first and foremost, we need to know, yes, it got all the sides as equal length. It got 2 diagonals, 4 vertices, and a point of intersection. Let me take this in this. This is my square. And when I talk about perimeter, when I talk about the perimeter of this particular square, the perimeter of this particular square is nothing but sum of all the sides. How many sides do we have? 4 sides. What are the sums? AB plus BC plus CD plus DE. As all the sides are equal, A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A. 4A would be my perimeter. Now, as these are 2-dimensional figures, what is this units you'll be getting? It will just be the, whatever it may be, the units. It can be centimeters, it can be meters, whatever the question is given, the same way you will be getting it over here in this way. Now, what is an area? What is an area? When I talk about area, always remember, you can take any figure to just an understanding. You can take any figure. Now I'm taking a square. Square in an area, we first consider the base and to that particular point as in height. Now, what is the base for this? AB, area. And what is the height for this? BC. A into A. That is A square. Now we are talking about the area. Area, it is in square units. Say for example, if the value is given in centimeter, it will be like A square centimeter square, 4 square centimeter square, 5 square centimeter square, like 25 centimeter square, 16 centimeter square, in that way. This is the area of this particular square. Okay, this is how. In the same way, In the same way, we shall be learning it about the triangles as well, rectangle as well. The difference between the rectangle and the square is over here, the lengths are different. Okay. The lengths are different. And obviously, opposite sides would be of different length. It will be in this way. Yes, opposite sides are equal. Very good. In this way. Now, what will be the perimeter for this? Again, sum of all sides. AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. That is L plus B plus L plus B. That is 2 into L plus B. Units. Units. What is the area? What is the base? Length. What is the height? Breadth. LA. LB is your area. That is square units. Square units in this way. This is for the rectangular. Now same thing. Now tell me what it will be for a circle. Can anyone tell me what it would be for a circle? Yes, what it will be for the circle? No, I don't want the area. I don't want the perimeter or what do you call? What do you call? Shall I call it as a perimeter itself? Shall it be as a perimeter? Yes, very good. Vedhansh, Sohani, very good. We call it as a circumference. Now, what do you call the circumference? As we see the figures, square, rectangle, and a circle. When we talk about square and rectangle, we have edges. We have vertices. Okay, we have edges, we have vertices. But when we talk about circle, no, it doesn't have edges, it doesn't have vertices. It's a curved thing. The entire surface is in the curved part. I'm sorry. Excuse me. The entire surface is in curve. There are no sides at all. There are no edges at all. There are no vertices at all. That's the reason we will be calculating the circumference of this particular. And what is the circumference of this particular circle? We have it as 2 pi r. 2 pi r. And what is the area of this particular circle? What is the area of the particular circle? Pi r square. Very good. You can get it out, sir. Why don't we learn triangles in the same way? We can learn, but triangle itself is a separate wing. Let me just brief you on that as well. If we talk about triangle into a 2D figure, if we talk about triangle, we have different variants. Like square is a fixed thing. We don't have any changes. We don't change based upon the sides. We don't make it into a rectangle, nothing like that. Square is a square which got all the 4 sides as equal, and that's it. If the length is different, if one of the length is different and 2 lengths are same, then it will get converted into a rectangle. That's it, nothing more than that. But whereas in triangles, it is again divided into 2 different things. One, based upon the sides and based upon the angles. Based upon the sides, based upon the angles. Now, if we talk about the first thing, sides. If we talk about the different variants of sides of a triangle, very good, Anshu. We have scale in triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. Let me just brief you on this. Scale in, all the 3 sides are different. All the 3 sides are different. What is isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal. In isosceles, only two sides are equal, which means by default, two angles are equal. Okay, people, don't get confused. When I'm talking about sides, it's directly proportional. It is directly proportional. That is, if three sides are different, three angles are also different. Three angles are also different. If two sides are equal, then two angles will also be equal. Two angles will be equal. And in equilateral, if three sides are equal, then obviously all the three angles are also equal. In this way. This is how the division of the sides. Then you might ask, sir, what about this angle? I'm coming to this. When I talk about sides, it's a scale-in part where three angles are different, three sides are different. Isosceles, in which two sides are equal, and for that two angles are equal. Scale-in, all the three sides are equal and all the three angles are equal. That is how it goes. Now let's talk about the angles part. In angles, when I differentiate between the angles and the sides of a triangle, when it comes to angle, we call it as acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, and obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle. Now, what is acute? Acute angled triangle. Yes, very good, Yashish. Acute angled triangle. The angle should be between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. This is acute. This is acute. Right, the angle should be exactly 90. One of the angle. Only one of the angle. One of the angle should be 90. Obtuse angle triangle, it should be between 90 and 90. This is obtuse angle triangle. That is how it goes. Okay, this is a brief of the 2D figures. Now, based upon the areas and perimeters, I would like to give you two questions. Okay, kids, so note down these questions, and after these two questions, we will be moving on to the 3D figures. Okay. Now, if length and breadth of rectangle are 240 meters and 75 meters. 240 meters and 75 meters. Find area and perimeter. Find area and perimeter. Chalo kids, I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Solve this. Drop me the answers in the chat. Let's see who will solve first. Anshu, check with your answer once again, beta. Daksh, very good. Vijay, very good. Vedansh, check with the perimeter once again. Sarang got confused. Sarang, your answer and the one which you said is totally different. Please check once again. Oh, what? 1800 watt. Sujal, very good. Very good. Sarang has corrected it now. Good. Kim, very good. Vedansh, 630 watt. Okay. Okay. Yes, Anshu, now you're correct. Now see, I will go with Anshu's and Yashvi's answer. Why I'm particularly taking only those two has written that area is equal to 2. Okay. Okay. So area is nothing but length into breadth. That is 240 into 75. That is 18,000. I gave you the units meter square. What about others? Yes, Manan has written the same way. Wish. Good. Kids, remember, in our regular mathematics, in Olympiads or in anywhere, units are very, very important. Units are very, very important. And what is the formula of a perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but 2 into L plus B, which gives 2 into 240 plus 75, 630 meters. Now the same question, this is how we deal in a regular math. The same questions, if it is to be asked in the Olympiads, how the question goes. Note it down, everyone. Okay, still anyone who didn't get the question or didn't get the concept, just let me know. Anyone? Okay, cool. I'll take it as everyone understood. Very good. Very good. Now the same questions, how it will be asked. Say for example. Now to the same question, I'm just reading it out. The length and breadth of a rectangle are 240 meters and 75 meters respectively. Find the area and cost of flooring it at 75 paise per square units. I'm sorry. Find the perimeter and cost of fencing it. Okay. Find the perimeter. We calculated the perimeter. And the remaining questions. And the cost of fencing at 1.25 paise per meter, obviously, as it's in meters. Now, how do you solve this? Till area it's clear, till perimeter it's clear. How do you calculate the cost of fencing at 1.25 paise per meter? Chalo, simplify this also. If not, I'll explain this, but no problem. Very good. Very good. See, when we are asked to calculate the cost of fencing at 1.25 per meter, what is the perimeter first? See, fencing means what? First and foremost, you need to understand the question. When they are talking about fencing, fencing is done only to the boundaries of any plot or only to the boundaries of that particular figure which is mentioned. Over here, rectangle is mentioned. So it will be mentioned only to the boundaries of that particular rectangle. So we need to understand that first we need to calculate the perimeter. We got the perimeter over here as perimeter is equal to 630 meters. Now what would be the cost? Cost would be equal to 630 into 1.25, which is nothing but 787.50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. 787 point paise, which you can convert it into. If they are asking us, we can easily convert it into rupees as well. Generally, they'll not be asking it. You can leave it over here. This is how. This is how. Here be. The board is not clear. Amog, is that so? For how many all the board is not clear? It's clear. Amog, once check with your connectivity, beta. Okay, I'll give you one more question. I'll give you one more question. Now, the same question. Okay. The points I'll highlight it. No problem. I got it now. Okay. Now, the length and breadth of the rectangle are given in the ratio. If length and breadth are in the ratio 3:2, and area of rectangle is 3,456 meters square. Area of the rectangle is given as 3,456 meters square. Find the cost of fencing at 3.50 per meter. So we'll simplify this question and let me know. Is the answer? I don't want length. I don't want breadth. I just need the cost of fencing. No. Vedansh, check with your answer. Sujal, no. Okay, this is 3.50 rupees. Rupees 3.5, 3 rupees 50 paise. No. Janaki, wrong. Anshu, check with your answer. You're doing a slight error. No. Okay. You need time or you want me to explain? Time. Anshu, okay, I'll explain. Okay, fine. Take two more minutes. Okay, 1 more minute. Anyways, I'll explain it. Just take 1 more minute. No. When it is in rupees, but why are we converting into paise? Get it solved. Like, solve it in the rupees itself. It will be easier and calculation will be simpler. I'm afraid you people are ending up by solving the perimeter only. I want the cost. You're forgetting the cost. At least I'm expecting someone should be at least a close answer. Okay, now. Okay, 1 minute completed. Now, see, whenever the value is given in the ratio, first we need to convert that into the values. Okay. For example, over here, length is to breadth is given as 3:2. We don't know what is the value. So what is the length over here? Length would be 3x and breadth would be 2x. We don't know what are the values. Length would be 2x and breadth would be 2x. And what is the area? And what is the value given? The area is given. The area is given as 3, 4, 5, 6. The area is given as 3, 4, 5, 6. So area of a rectangle, we all know it as length into breadth. That is 3x into 2x. That is 6x square is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, let's calculate what is the value of x first. Okay, now kids, just concentrate over here. Okay, from here, let's see what is the value of x. That is 6x square. 6x square is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. And x square is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 6, which gives me the value as 576. 576 and x is equal to root 576. And what is the root value of 576? That is 24. Very good. Now, after getting the x value, we can calculate the length and breadth. So, what is my length? Length is equal to 3 into 24 and breadth is equal to 2 into 24. That gives you the value of 324, 72. Yes, 72 meters. And 224 is 48 meters. These are the length and breadth what you have. Now we are asked to calculate the cost of fencing. Fencing in the sense perimeter. We need to calculate the perimeter first. So what is the perimeter? 2 into L plus B. As I said you, when we are asked to calculate the fencing, we have to check where exactly it happens. Fencing happens only on the boundaries, not in the plot, not in the area or not inside the rectangle, only in the boundaries, only in the boundaries. So calculate the perimeter first. Perimeter is nothing but 2 into L plus B, that is 2 into 72 plus 48, and your value will be 240 meters. To this 240 meters, you need to multiply 3.5. To this particular 240 meters, that is, the cost would be 240 into 3.50, which comes around 840 rupees. Which comes around 840 rupees. This is how we have to solve. This is how we have to solve. Clear with this, everyone? Clear? Anyone got any doubt in this particular question? Just let me know. One more question of the Olympiad level, will be solving it based upon the square. So in this, if you have any doubt, please drop me a message. I'll explain it again, or we'll move on to the next question. Cool. Very good. Very good. So this is how we need to keep solving it better. These questions, these parts, in this way, there are n number of questions. I'll give you one more based upon the square. Now we all know when we talk about square, it's very simple. The area is a square and the perimeter is 4a. Now leaving these two, leaving the area, leaving the perimeter, if the diagonal is given, then what we should do? We'll see one question. Find the area of square if diagonal is 2.8 meters. If diagonal is 2.8 meters. Now, how do we solve this? If diagonal is 2.8 meters, let me explain you first the question. See, this is my square. We don't know the side. We just know the diagonal. We just know the diagonal as 2.8 meters. 2.8 meters. How do I calculate the area? And my area formula is a square units. To get a square, to calculate area, I need to know a. Chalo, give a try. If not, I'll explain it. No. No, Vedansh, no, Amog. Okay, this problem is slightly tough. Let me explain. Now, there are few formulas very good. Janaki, good. Janaki, very good. Now, Based upon this formula, we need to remember a few formulas. Olympiad level, we need to remember a few formulas based upon the diagonal, based upon how the square is given, and based upon what value is given on that particular square. Okay, good, Nimish. Now, let me elaborate it first. First and foremost, in a square, we all know that it's a right angle. In a square, we all know that it's a right angle. And in a right angle triangle, okay, let me name this A, B, C, and D. We all know that BCD is a right triangle. And in a right triangle, what is the condition we have? Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square, which is nothing but 2.8 whole square is equal to a square plus a square, and a square is nothing but area. This combinedly, I can write it down as 2.8 whole square is equal to 2a square. 1a square plus 1a square is 2a square. Now to calculate area, simply I can take it as area 2. If I'm shifting it to the other side, it will become 1 by 2 into 2.8 whole square. In short, what is the formula? In short, what are we concluding it? Area of a square is equal to if the diagonal is given, only if the diagonal is given, but area of the square is equal to half into diagonal square. Half into diagonal square. After calculating it, you will be getting the area as 3.92 square. This is how we need to solve it. Clear with this? We'll solve one more question on the square itself. We'll solve one more question. Yes? Okay. Now, till now, we were solving it based upon the lengths, breadths, and we calculated the area and perimeter. Now, only one question. We are running out of time. Only one last question I'll be giving you. Rajan, just give me 2 minutes. I'll just wind it up. Okay. See, if the same way, if the cost is given, if the perimeter cost is given, okay, if the fencing cost is given, how do you calculate the perimeter? How do you calculate the length? So quickly take this question. See, the cost of the fencing is at a cost of fencing is at 80 paise per meter. 80 paise per meter, and the cost is given as 1600 rupees. 1600. You need to calculate the perimeter. Simple question. I just cut it down. Calculate the perimeter. We have still question, but in the class we'll solve the full question. Now, the partial of it. How do you calculate the perimeter for this? Simple, very simple question. Okay, 200 or 2000? Amok, 2000. Very good, very good. 2000. Yes. Very good, students. The simple thing, see, the cost is given as 1600 and the perimeter will be equal to total cost divided by rate per meter. Total cost divided by rate per meter. But you need to be very careful. Total cost is given in rupees, rate per meter is given in paise. How will you do it? Rate per meter is given in paise. How will you do it? That is, total cost is 1600 divided by 80 paise can be converted into rupees as 80 divided by 100. 80 divided by 100. After this, you can simplify it. 1600 into 100 divided by 80. After simplifying everything, what is the value you will be getting it over here? That is 2000. This is how the questions will be better. So this is just a sample questions. I've picked it few questions from your regular, few questions from the Olympiads. So like this, there are n number of questions. Please join us and we'll definitely solve many more questions in the class. Okay, Rajan.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the wonderful session, sir. So students, you can write in the chat box, how was the session? Very good. Okay, thank you, Raj. Was nice. Okay, Sean. Wonderful from Ram. Okay, good. Informative. Excellent. Okay. Thank you for the wonderful adjectives. The expression was too much good. Okay. So I think we are getting very good adjectives here, Gautam sir.
Yes.
So phenomenal. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, students. Thank you for the wonderful comments. So students, for joining this course, I'm
Rajan, your voice is breaking.
yes. So students, I am saying in the chat box, I have shared the links. So to join this course, please save this link. Please copy and save somewhere. Okay. So to join this course, I have shared again. You can just save the link and this link will help you to join this course. Now Gautam sir will meet you in the live classes. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you Gautam sir. Thank you kids for the wonderful session. Now we will meet you in the live classes. Thank you everyone. Good evening. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye, kids. Good day.